I think that the way females are portrayed in the media is fine. I think people are just overreacting. I don't think it's an issue. I think even though on the news people are just freaking out about it, I don't think that's much of an issue. It is fine how they are portrayed. If you look at games like Skyrim, it's totally fine. Just ignore, if you ignore the stuff, the nudity and crap in Game of Thrones and stuff like that, like Elfen Lied, that's an anime. If you ignore that stuff, it's actually a pretty good show. And Elfen Lied would be in my top 10 anime list. So, females are portrayed just fine. Look at games like, not games, look at anime like Attack on Titan, Akame ga Kill, one of the most awesome females, doesn't even have large breasts. Akame, she's awesome, and she does not have large breasts. I think that the way that females are portrayed is fine. It's not that much of an issue unless it gets to be a really big issue and that people are just being totally jerks about it in real life. And that's a bit of a problem. Then it gets to be a problem, but that rarely happens. I don't even think I've heard of that happen yet, except those stupid trolls on YouTube. And, occasionally you get those jerks on YouTube that say, oh, you have to have big breasts and show your cleavage in a video just to get some views. I'm like, no, you make your website, you make your channel entertaining, and then people will actually watch it. And then, I just hate how this is happening. It just ticks me off. I am just going to say right now that males are portrayed as objects too, and in yaoi and stuff, it's not like, I don't think it's fine at all to be portraying anyone like this, regardless of what gender they are. Like in Game of Thrones, it had male genital mutilation and no one complained about that. But then when one of the characters raped his twin sister, people had a problem. Those are both bad issues. I'm not saying that that wasn't bad, but that's still bad. And plus, it's a work of fiction. It's not like it happened in real life. So people keep on tweeting this stuff about it, and it's just getting annoying. If it happened in real life, then yeah, maybe that would be a bit of a problem. Maybe you'd want to contact the authorities if that ever happened in real life, which it probably did. It's better to make a work of fiction instead of taking it out on the real thing. Remember that. In America, we're just nitpicky about everything that happens. As long as you don't take it out on the real thing, you're fine. Just do what you want with your work of fiction. Just put a little warning on it if you think that if the content would offend anyone. If it's something like saying, like, if you're just like, if it gets to be a problem, like you're saying, like, okay, this is just an example, I don't really think this, but if you're saying Italians are niggers, constantly, and you really actually believe it, and you start bothering people really badly about it, yeah, then maybe it would be an issue. It's not an issue if you are totally fine and you are just going about your own way. And there are a lot of fan anime that are really good out there. And I think that a lot of fan anime would go into my top 10 list. Like there's this fan anime of this Warriors book series, and it is a very good anime, in my opinion, for a fan anime. And I just wanted to say that, and adios.